Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Bryce Wilson. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Taylor Ward, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The pitch. Hey! Outside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, center field. Taylor makes the grab, one away. Here's the opening day lineup for the Angels. Chris, they're looking to reverse course this year after some disappointing seasons.
No doubt, Boo. They haven't had a winning season since 2015. Even with some otherworldly talent on the roster over the years. The AL West has some strong teams. We'll see if the Angels can move in the right direction in 2025.
Luis Rengifo now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One out, bases empty. That's off the mark. 1-1. Now one missed.
That's inside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball to the right side. It's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
It is pouring.
Here's
oh my
Mike
God,
Trout.
it's pouring. For rain, absolutely. Yeah.
That one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Rengifo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one a little bit high. The count now 2-2. Man at first, one away. Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Trying to make something happen there on offense, but that's the risk you run. Awesome. Strike him out, throw him out, double play to end the inning.
Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Yusei Kikuchi. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Oh, give your
Very
phone a
solid
break.
starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a
What's
consistent
the
basis,
amount
which
of time
allows
they
him to
use
move
the phone?
through a lineup
It
and
must
get
be.
deep into a ball game.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Josh Rojas. There's a strike. That one's in there. 0-2 now. And misses inside. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And that one fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Did Jacqueline do her tutoring?
This one in the air, right field. Trout makes the
Her tutoring
grab. Two
stuff.
down.
Her lessons.
Two down, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. Hit in the air, left field. Ward makes the catch, inning over. Back here on the south side, second inning set to go. So in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Swings and misses. 0-1.
First good strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jorge Soler goes deep, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Logan O'Hoppe digs in now.
What?
And that is out of play.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home
Chat
run, go back to work.
That's your
focus on
study
this next
guide?
batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Next pitch is outside.
What's
And
that?
Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges.
Don't mommy. Guess what?
Hard hit left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Kicking things.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Halotv, the board here at first with nobody out. Stays alive. Look out!
Yep, that got him.
And it
Take
hit
your
him.
base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips for 1 on the ball. 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Here's Joe Adell. That's hard hit on the line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Halos strike first with the solo shot. Back at right field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Luis Robert now. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This to 3rd. Moncada tosses to 1st. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd. And here is Sosa to the plate. That's in there. Strike 1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Swings through that one.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
And now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. On the ground to short, Neto. And the White Sox go quietly. So they make short work of them there. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Wilson back to work. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And a quick out number 1.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Benintendi is there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now Trout gets a chance to hit.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stay with the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels lead one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Kikuchi winds and deals.
Inside ball.
Towards first. Shanuel takes it himself. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 83.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for his major league debut. Colson Montgomery. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The changeup missing, and the count is 3-1. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Corey Lee, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Fastball for a strike. Montgomery at first, one gone. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Rojas stands in now and watches strike one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Going back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just one, but 2 runners in scoring position. So they'd love another base hit right here.
Fastball is outside.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags are sacked.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first, and Benintendi is out. That's the third out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Here on the south side, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Jorge Soler. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one in the air center field. Taylor. He's got it. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first. Here is Yohan Moncada. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
O'Hoppe leads off first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Tachman makes the catch. 2 away. And now here is Nolan Shanuel. He's 0 for 1. To the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. And out to a board.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joe Adele.
And next for LA, Joe Adele. 0 for 1 so far. In for a strike. It's 0 and 1. And a swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That missed by a lot. Now 1 and 2. And that's down and away. Two on, 2 outs. Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Angels strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0.
Now in my phone.
And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tachman. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Luis Robert. A little bit low. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And that's all they'll get. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa struck out looking his first time. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
To third, and it stays fair. Robert makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Vaughn can't hold up, and that's a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Taylor swings through it for strike 1. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Robert comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Angels, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Ball.
Outside.
That pitch is out.
And the count is 2-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Got him swinging. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul to plate. Ward goes 6'1", 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Now one miss. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball out to center field. Taylor makes the play, and it's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Home half of the 5th. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Corey Lee. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, these White Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ripped to short. Fires over to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's Josh Rojas. That one outside.
Yep, that
ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 64, on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That
one almost got him.
Strikes. Three-two.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Soler stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Misses
No offense
again,
off the plate.
5 in a
Ball 2.
row. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's out.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's in there, and now 3-1. And a swing and a miss there.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner takes off on the ground to the left. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Up the middle, Sosa tosses to first, 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Moncada. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Two outs.
Nope. Ball 1.
And that one fouled off.
Eh?
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the
It's
pitch
working.
inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. He went around. Tough call, but that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man. Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Kikuchi back to work. That one not close. And it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
So here's Robert now. And a swing and a miss. Robert, the native of Cuba, signed with the White Sox in May of 2017.
Nope. Outside.
Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day. Shanuel steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. That misses. 1-0. Strike on the inside corner. On a line out towards center. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still tied. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Anderson.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
That's a base hit and a good start to the inning.
No way.
Over that one right there.
My
Just
phone.
a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Joe Adell.
Did it help if you used?
And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Squeezes it, tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert preparing to come on if needed. Boozer getting loose as well.
2-0.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. Two on, one out.
Ball in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Anderson ready to work. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. On the ball. Two.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
First baseman,
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Hans Kraus.
now pitching for the Angels. Number 52, Hans Kraus.
That's to third and foul ball. Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's way high. And a count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. And that's outside. And down on strikes. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. That one the other way. Rengifo to first. And that quickly, two away.
Now batting, number 82.
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Swung on, belted. That's back. Bangs off the wall. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with two out. Colson Montgomery with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Montgomery on his horse around third. He'll score. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the order now. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Victor Gonzalez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Gonzalez deals. Outside low, 2-2. Lee off of first with 2 away. Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cam Boozer. Well, 1-run game, so in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Fought off foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Topman sizing this one up, and there's 1 down. Now here is Mike Trout. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Taylor sizes this one up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. His first homer of the year, it's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Thank you, Dar.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move. Gus Varland on to pitch here. So 2 down. And next for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Benintendi up here. That's in for a strike. Gonzalez measures 6 feet even. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The other way, and that's just foul. Gonzalez delivers. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Good job to fight that one off. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And downstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Delicious.
Here's Mike Tauchman. 1 for 3.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Victor Gonzalez gives way. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, and Joyce. That one misses. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Just missed.
What are you warming up, Jack?
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And the slider catches the zone. Benintendi stands at first with 1 out. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. On the ground, right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And the batter now, Lenny Sosa. There's the strike. And fouled off. In the air, right side. Trout is there. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Andrew Vaughn now. In there for strike 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here, 4-2. Now into the ball game on defense. Brooks Baldwin. He'll be out in left field.
Number 27.
Varland back to work. Adele stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just
Nope,
missed.
that's down.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late
Oh,
right
that's
now.
upstairs.
Next offering upstairs. And that one is inside. Rips that one to right. Tucker pulls it down. One down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the ninth. Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting left fielder Taylor.
So up next, Taylor Ward. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And a base hit right there. And now two aboard. To third. Tag. Got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring.
What are you doing?
Position by making it out at third base.
You saw her go upstairs?
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting right fielder Mike Trout.
So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Rip to third. They get the force, and that is that. 2 left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. Angels 4 and the White Sox 2. Back at right field. So bottom of the 9th, here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. This is a guy who's in the Kenley Jansen comes on trying to close it out. A chance at his first save of the year. That one fouled off. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Adele makes the play, and a quick out, number 1. And here is Colson Montgomery. The shortstop takes the ball. Jansen, multi-time All-Star. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. That's towards center. Adele moves under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Corey Lee. Hit to right, and that should do it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Six deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Yeah, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
She's not gonna go up, baby. She's not going up.
Cause it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies suddenly always on my mind. But I stop the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you.
Baby, fell asleep.
I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it over you. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so soon. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. Wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I can't Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, I'll let you time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine, wanna be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine, oh baby mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
What is she eating?
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Chicago White Sox. The headliner in this one, Singy, the lead. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, Davis Martin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Next offering misses down and away. Off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. Ball.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Foul ball there. And ball one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tauchman makes the play, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And there's a ball. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Soler with a homer in his last game. Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. Soler checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Did not go. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. So two outs with runners on the corners. And next for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
No ball. One strike.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That one inside. And it's 1-1. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking it.
And we're back. And pitching in this game, Jose Soriano. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Out to center. Adele going after it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Nolan Shanuel now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Martin, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Foul ball.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Going to count 1-2. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. And it gets down for a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they can be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Shanuel over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Center field. Robert on the move. And it's caught for the out. And next for L.A., Zach Neto. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's going to be Taylor Ward. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the here on the south side, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Luis Robert Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
This one smoked out to left. And makes the grab. Out number 2. And next to hit for the Sox, Andrew Vaughn. And a strike in there.
One ball, one strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Out to short, Neto. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Chi Sox held in check here. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Martin back to work. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now batting, Mike Trout. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Outside. And now it's even 1-1. Way high. Rengifo on at first. Nobody out. That one hammered but pulled foul. Next pitch misses outside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Swing and a foul out of play. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Well done behind the dish. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe went down on strikes his first time through. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag.
I think the base runner thought he had a better jump on that than the third base coach, clearly, as he tried to score from second. Third base coach was trying to hold him up at both arms up, but he ran through the stop sign, and that's a costly base running mistake.
Smith.
And now Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Top of the third, no score. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Bring the phone, Noe. Don't go up with it.
Next pitch misses way outside.
What? Noelia, bring the phone here. Dora.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here on the south side, and the batter now, Lenny Sosa. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Inside ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery.
Dora, come here.
And that one foul.
Dora, Vamp, stay here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Knee high. That's in for a strike. Fouled off to the right. Sosa, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi puts it away, and that is that. The White Sox lead 1. Still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Lifted in the air down the left side. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Joe Adell. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Number 64 getting loose out there. Schuster warming up as well. Ball one there. Nobody out. Runner at first. In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2.
Three balls. Two strikes.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the White Sox man. Pitching change here. Jake Eater.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And that is out of play. In the dirt, blocked. Fourth inning underway, no score. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 2-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward.
One ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
1-1. Ball two. Two balls. One strike.
They say you win.
2-2. Three and two.
That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Runner on at first with one gone. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Ward leads off first with one away. That one the other way. Sosa to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Trout. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one inside, and that is ball one. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Robert sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively. Back at right field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Austin Slater. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Up and in, 2-0. And another ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Tauchman up to bat next, lays off for a ball. The White Sox trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that's off the outside edge. 2-1. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And a foul ball. He stays alive. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That misses the zone. And that's ball 1. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him swinging for the K. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Sosa in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And fouled off. Slater on third. Tauchman over at second. Benintendi at first. 2 out of the inning. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout.
We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. And takes low for ball 1. Soler, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And that one misses up and in, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That's out to center field. Robert on the move. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here is Yoan Moncada. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And strike two.
No ball. 2 straight.
Look out.
Time.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. He's 2 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. On the ground, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Hit hard on the ground is short. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And now Matt Thaiss. Inside, almost got him. And foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Austin Slater stands in. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Next offering is in for a strike. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Tachman, the next to hit, takes outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Angels 2 and the White Sox nothing. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Eater back to work. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And next for the Angels, Zach Neto. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Gus Varland up and throwing. Gilbert, a left-hander, also throwing. Very high with that one. And the count is 1-1. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside. And
Phone,
it's
baby.
2-1.
2-1.
You have to give me the phone now. Yeah. Put it. No, you just leave the phone here. It's 11 o'clock. It's bedtime.
Swings through that.
2-2.
That one, 90.
No, Jacqueline's giving me the phone right now. That's why.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black.
Jacqueline,
Sometimes you just got to tip
phone
your cap.
now. Thank you. Let's go. It's bedtime. It's 11:10. It's bedtime. Dame teléfono ahora.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one ripped left field. And it's off the wall. Run comes in from second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for L.A.
Give me the phone, Noe.
On the corner
Thank
for a
you.
strike. It's over.
Jacqueline! That the hell out. Get on more.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a 1-1. And there's a ball. Smash to the left side. In time to ball. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Angels get 1 on this double.
Jacqueline!
3-0. Major League Baseball.
Give me the phone
For
now!
the 6th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr.
Jacqueline!
And that's outside.
You know, these White Sox showing great
Come
discipline
on.
at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Jacqueline!
I'm pretty impressed with how they're going about things at the plate. They're drawing 1 walk per inning right now. I drew 1 walk per month during my career.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Throws across
That
the
one
diamond.
is catching
One
up.
away, bottom of the 6th. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Where is she?
The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. And that's in for a
Jacqueline!
strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Robert leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Robert on his way around third. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Still able to come through.
All right, it's bedtime. Come on.
There. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball go deep.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jose Soriano, done for the afternoon, gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Robert Stevenson on to pitch out of the pen here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry